My name is John Voelz. My wife Tawny and I own Reset Cafe by Day in the historic district of Folsom. It's a coffee shop feel by day and a wine and beer bar feel at night, and we have good food all day long. So it's a family environment. Our business is called Reset for a variety of reasons. When people ask me that question, why do you call it Reset? I always like to say, why do you think we call it Reset? Reset is a place where we want people to feel like they can come and they can reset, they can rejuvenate, they can get a breath of fresh air. It was also a big reset for me and my wife career-wise. It was a change of career after 30 years. We have so many great things that we offer at Reset. I am a coffee nut. I love my coffee. So we have a really nice coffee machine. We invested a lot of money in that machine. I try to keep it under 7 cups before noon. We have a bunch of seasonal drinks at Reset, which is fun because every time there's a new season, winter, spring, summer, fall, then we introduce new drinks. And so you could come in at any time of year and have a whole new hot and cold drink menu, which is very fun. And next month we are going to be introducing afternoon tea services, so small sandwiches and sweets, and do that kind of afternoon tea, high tea, English tea thing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of history and tradition behind it, and people are very much looking forward to it. Our biggest time of day for traffic at Reset is between 10 and 2 o'clock. So people like to come during that lunch hour kind of. And number one, I'm looking to see if they have some kind of consistency. So I look at their job history, and I like to know that they were at their previous jobs for a good period of time, that they don't just jump from job to job to job. That's important to me. Recently, I looked at the numbers from last year to see what our most popular items were. And the thing that we sell the absolute most of by a long shot is avocado toast when it comes to food. And if we're talking drinks, vanilla lattes are the most popular thing that we have to offer. About this, I gotta think about this one here. What advice would I give middle schoolers? You know, in middle school, you hear a lot of advice. You hear it from your parents, your teachers, your friends, grandparents. And it all can sound like one big, it goes in one ear and out the other ear because you hear it so much. But honestly, if you're in middle school, if you're in high school, if you're in college, being consistent is a very, very important life skill. I wish when I was in middle school that somebody told me what was important in life. Because I tried to cut a lot of corners in middle school. I tried to rely on my charm and my wit, and it worked. I passed. They say C's get degrees, but I think I could have learned a lot more in middle school. My favorite teacher of all time is probably a man by the name of Mr. Brown, high school teacher. I was in speech with him, and he gave me a lead to a local radio station and gave me a good word, a good recommendation, and I was able to have a radio show when I was in high school. And I owe all of that to Mr. Brown. He believed in me. He had a lot of faith in me. He told me I was good at what I did, and I don't think I'd be doing some of the things that I do today if it weren't for Mr. Brown. I'm a musician. I love music. I love writing songs. I love playing music. I do it every chance that I get. Let me say this, it's hard for me to pick my favorite song, but I'll say this, any song that tells a good story, any song that is honest is something that I'm very attracted to. I don't like songs that don't feel honest, and we kind of know what those are. A song that tries to sound like somebody else, a song that sounds like somebody wrote it on the toilet. I like songs that are honest and tell a good story. How often do I step in gum? I can't remember the last time that I stepped in gum, I do remember stepping in some other things in my yard because I have 2 tiny dogs, and I'll step in gum any day of the week before I step in that. Thank you for talking to me today. I really appreciated this, and this was a lot of fun. Peace, everybody. Oh.